have a database structure with reminders, with notes, and I just can't come into the office and wing it. I have to pretty much go by the format. There's just so many things to do, and I have to get through that. And then I have to have open time for firefighting and for seeing employees.
All tasks are not created equal, which is very true. So what I used to do is I have a to-do list, and what I would do is I would just do the things I want to do first, like things I like, and then sometimes leaving the most important ones out for last, and then I'm scrambling. Stephen Covey's system has you make 4 boxes and label one column as important and one column as not important, or another row as urgent and not urgent. Now you take your to-do list and you have to classify each of the tasks into one of the boxes. And he says that for you to personally and for your company to grow, you have to spend the most time in important, not urgent boxes. Because you're working on things that are future looking, that are out in the future. So you're ahead of the company, and that's where you should be. I haven't quite achieved that yet. I tend to be stuck in the important, urgent box, but that's a story of most entrepreneurs. It's very common. But it's helped me at least categorize my day. It also gives me a great chance to see the things I'm working on. So I always look at the important, urgent box to see what's in there. And a lot of times I'll find it's helped my delegation a lot.
What's great about being a founder is that you can decide what you do. So you can decide, well, I'm really great at sales, so I don't really want to do payroll. Or you can do it the other way, which is I know sales, so I'll have someone else do sales. I can oversee sales because I know how it's done right or correctly. And I'll learn something else so I can be that much more of an asset to my company, and I really want to try other things.
I always try and do things that I don't want to do. And that forces me to try to push myself personally. And I think that's something that most people get a little too set in their ways. And then we kind of live this life in this box and we stop looking at things differently, trying to do something that's uncomfortable and makes me want to do something new and different, because otherwise I'll never grow. If I never grow, the company never grows. If one of our core tenets is innovation, I can't innovate unless I look at things differently.
Since 1998 until 05 or 06, I was shackled to my office. I couldn't go anywhere. Now I can actually take this thing and travel. I mean, it's incredible, and I have everything I need. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, so this laptop has Windows 7 Pro, and it gives me the ability to go see clients. I can do my pricing models on my Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. I can do my contracts. Everything is seamless, but I can split the screen so I can look at my pricing while I'm doing my contracts.
I don't know if it's just laziness or whatever, but I avoid things that are mundane, and they either die of benign neglect. I suffer from the avoidance, or eventually the pain gets high enough where I do it. As a result, I don't tend to run around chasing non-productive things. I try to focus on productive things. I'll probably get 300 emails a day. Some days maybe 500. I tend to probably manage through email more than I should. And sometimes I'll just go through and delete everything. And just, if it was important, they'll resend it to me. If it's not important, they won't resend it to me. I know it's a bit of an odd approach, but it works for me and it keeps me from going completely crazy. Only, tapped out at my partial crazy.